Alright, so this is our first plant. This is a California buckeye, or a Acyclus californica. And this tree is native to California and Oregon, and it is in the Sapindaceae family, and it is an angiosperm. The V-shaped leaves are palmately compound with 5 leaflets. The leaves radiate out like a hand, with the petiole in the middle as the palm and the 5 fingers as the 5 leaves. The fruits are about the size of a golf ball. They are poisonous. They are kept in a husk until it falls out. And also, fun fact about this tree, it can live from anywhere between 250 and 280 years. Alright, so these bamboos are called golden bamboo. People also call it the fishpole bamboo. Bamboo is in the Poaceae family, which is the cereal grain family, which is what I did my slides on. Bamboo is an angiosperm, which sometimes has monocot flowers, is very rare. It has a hollow stem, which is very unique, which are called nodes, and those are where the buds grow from. Bamboo originates from China, but this type of bamboo is the most common type in the United States. Bamboo is also very good for the environment and can be used in many ways. Even though the golden bamboo can't, some species of bamboos can grow up to 36 inches in 24 hours. It is said that many of the earliest planes had bamboo parts because of the strength to weight ratio. So here with me is the Gallic rose, or the Rosa gallica. It is also sometimes called the French rose. This rose is in the tracheophyte family and is an angiosperm. After extensive research, I decided that this is a Gallic rose based on the flowers and the leaves. The leaves are pinnately compound, and the leaves are a lot more glossy than other types of roses. Each flower has 5 petals or more, and sometimes they're layered, so there's like 5 petals and then there's another 5 petals behind it. I couldn't really find many interesting facts about the agriculture or the medicinal aspect of this rose, but it is said that the Romans and the Greeks used to have these roses in their medieval gardens. So here next to me is a loquat tree. It is an angiosperm and originates from East Asia, and it can be found in many places in Asia and the Mediterranean. The shrub or tree is relatively short and doesn't grow much higher than 30 feet. On the end of the branches, the very hard and large leaves cluster. The fruit can be found pretty close to each other too, like right here. The loquat is in the same family as the cherry and the plum, so the size of the fruit is about the same. Not that big, pretty like this big. They're small and sweet and yellow usually, or yellowish brownish, and they are not the sweetest thing, not the most tasteful thing. My family actually uses loquat for medicinal needs. We use the loquat leaves and the fruit for tincture, which we mix with vodka, and then we use it to heal really about anything. It works most of the time, and yeah. Alright, so here we have a black California oak behind me, or a California black oak. It is in the tracheophyte family and is an angiosperm. The way I figured out that this was a California black oak is by looking at the leaves. It is a lot more pointier than a lot of other variants of oaks, and the size of the leaves are a little bit bigger than a normal oak as well. Fun fact, the California black oak can live up to 500 years, even though most of these oaks only live for 100 to 200 years. This type of oak can live up to 500 years. This black oak, the California black oak, makes up 29% of California's timber resource. So right behind me here is a Osculano olive tree. This is one of many olive trees in my backyard. This is in the tracheophyte family and is in an angiosperm. The trees are pretty low to the ground and they don't grow to be that tall. The V-shaped leaves are in an opposite arrangement. On the axils of the leaves there are small little bunches of flowers, and those will become olives if they have both male and female parts. If it only has male parts, then it is only able to pollinate, and if it has both parts, it has a chance of becoming an olive. The Osculano olive here is grown in California for for olive oil, and it is grown in Italy for table olives. So right here, caged in, is a apple tree. This is a Fuji apple. So this tree is in the tracheophyte family and is a angiosperm. The Fuji apple was developed in Japan in the 1930s, and it is now world famous and very popular. It is a crisp and hard and red and sweet apple. The fruit itself is a ripened ovary, and the leaves are V-shaped and are pretty stiff. Here with me I have scallion. This is in the Amaryllidaceae family and is an angiosperm and a monocot. The scallion has a hollow tubular leaf like this that grows to be pretty tall. The one thing that sets the scallion apart from an onion is that there's no bulb. The scallion is a major part of Japanese cuisine, so you can find it in many Japanese dishes, just a tiny bit chopped up, and yeah. Look at how big this is. Oh my god. I've never seen something this massive from a scallion. Usually they're like this, but this is big, like very big.